Yeah. Yeah.
Hi guys and welcome to my channel. By this time you had knew that I make videos about Bullet Echo. What makes Bullet Echo different than other mobile game is that its every hero has its own lore or backstory. So today we will check out games one of the strongest and my favorite hero Raven's lore. First of all, do you know Raven's real name? If you know, let us know in the comments. One major thing that no one guessed is that Raven is actually blind. What? How? Doesn't he rule vision? He does, and few in the arenas know his biggest secret. Raven was born blind. His mother knew that this was not the only deficiency in her son, but he was too small for her to uncover his talented curse or cursed talent before she died. He was left on his own. His sunny motherland did not allow him to freeze to death when sleeping on the streets, but he had to be quick on his feet and alert at all times to find food daily. There were kind strangers, of course, that were ready to shelter and even adopt the boy. Even if the sight of his empty and cold, all black eyes made them shudder. But each time the story would end the same way. One day Raven would pause when doing something, as if listening to a faraway sound. Not until his benefactor of death in the family or a great tragedy that has just happened miles away. For the superstitious people of his country, this was simply too much, especially since the news turned out to be true. This was when Raven got his name, for his eyes, for the preternatural premonitions, for carrying the bad news. Raven himself would not admit that he sold his soul to get a special sight. But the fact is that he can see certain things better than most sharp-eyed people. When you've been spotted, it is Raven, sensing your death. Raven is the youngest in the arenas. He is still a teenager. He can speak after all, but he rarely does. For one, he has learned the bad way that people are not happy with some things he says. And he has grown to distrust others. The mask has been suggested by another faction fighter. The smell of blood was just too distracting for Raven at first. He loved the mask so much that he never takes it off. Now Raven has no experience with the military. Maybe this special sense of his prompted him to run whenever they got interested in the rumors about the weird boy. But he couldn't escape, or maybe chose not to, the attention of Mr. Sterling and his agents. Taking part in the arenas gave him a sense of worth, belonging and direction in life. Who knows, with time, this fighter might grow even more deadly. Thank you for watching this video and comment which hero is next.